Sun Tzu, Spies and Intelligence. Two armies face each other. Both have soldiers. Both have weapons. Both have commanders making plans. But one commander knows what the other commander is planning. Which army would you rather command? Sun Tzu devoted the final chapter of The Art of War to something more powerful than another 1,000 soldiers: information. He argued that a wise commander should not depend on prophecy, assumptions, or calculations to discover the enemy's intentions. You need information from people who actually know. Sun Tzu described 5 kinds of spies. Local spies were people who lived in enemy territory. They knew the roads, terrain, supplies, politics, and people. Inward spies were people inside the enemy's government or military who secretly provided information. Converted spies were enemy agents who had been discovered and persuaded to work for you instead. Today, we would call them double agents. Then came the most dangerous category: doomed spies. These agents were deliberately allowed to learn false information so that it would eventually reach the enemy. The enemy would believe he had discovered your secret plan, when in reality, you wanted him to discover it. Finally came surviving spies. They entered enemy territory, gathered intelligence, and returned to report what they had learned. But Sun Tzu understood something deeper. Intelligence wasn't simply about collecting secrets. It was about controlling what the enemy believed. Suppose your enemy discovers one of your spies. That sounds like a disaster. Sun Tzu saw an opportunity. Turn that spy, treat him well, reward him generously, then send information back through him. Now the enemy thinks he has a window into your army, but you control what he sees. Sun Tzu considered the converted spy especially valuable because that person could help identify other useful agents and help feed deception back into the enemy's intelligence system. That creates one of the most powerful ideas in the art of war. Information itself can become a battlefield. You want to know where the enemy is. You want to know what he intends to do. But if possible, you also want him to misunderstand where you are and what you intend to do. 2,000 years later, armies have satellites, drones, intercepted communications, radar, cyber intelligence, and enormous surveillance networks. But the fundamental problem remains unchanged. Someone still has to determine: what does the enemy know? What does the enemy think he knows? And can we control the difference? Sun Tzu understood that winning the information war could make winning the physical war much easier, because the commander who sees the battlefield clearly has an enormous advantage over the commander fighting through fog. Know the enemy. Protect what the enemy knows about you.